Cory, are you all right? Cory rubbed his head and straightened his back. He grew angry. He had grown up leading a pampered life. When he had bullied others, he had never been beaten. Get this guy. I want to see how you're going to protect her now. He pointed at Ben in anger, and the lackeys accepted his order. How dare you hit Cory? One of them shouted. If you're looking to why didn't you say so earlier? Said another. I'll beat you to said yet another. A few people yelled as they rushed toward Ben. Although Ben was terrified, he was even more afraid that his sister Tanya would be bullied. Ben stood in front of her to protect her. He decided that even if he was going to be, he would not let them hurt his sister. He protected Tanya with a determined look on his face. Let go of her, Steve shouted. The lackeys near Tanya dodged away. Ben was dazed, but he still stood his ground to protect Tanya. Ben! Tanya was frightened. She covered her ears, closed her eyes, and shielded her body with her arms. When she opened her eyes, Ben was still standing in front of her. Tanya was scared and angry, but deeply touched that her brother protected her. She held Ben and cried helplessly. Brother, are you okay? Are you okay? So your brother and sister. After Cory finished yelling, a few people rushed toward Brittany. Carl protected Brittany with as much courage as Ben had shown protecting Tanya, and placed her behind him to keep her safe. Carl decided that he wasn't going to let this guy make him look bad. Ben and Carl bitterly endured the lackeys' relentless fighting style. But as they were outnumbered, they probably could only last another 5 minutes. Tanya wanted to help her brother, but he prevented her from moving. Brittany, shielded by Carl, grabbed his shirt in fear. The people inside the restaurant felt it was out of their control, or worse, that they would get pulled into it. They didn't dare to get involved, so many of the guests quickly rushed out the door. Cory started to feel better. Hey, what are you doing? Stop, Alex cried out. Alex rushed out of the bathroom. He was shocked and angry when he saw what was happening to Ben and Carl. He had left the table to call Sam Woodsworth to ask him to move Vivian Carter and her daughter to a safe place. He had only vaguely heard the sounds of a dispute outside, but he had not expected it to involve Ben's group. He saw 6 people surrounding Ben and Carl. Without a word, he rushed to help them. Cory, Steve shook his head at Cory before his eyes closed. When the other thugs saw how ruthless Alex was, they were all shocked. They took a step away from him and watched carefully. How are you doing? Alex looked at Ben and Carl. Alex's heart ached as he looked at them. Tanya and Brittany's hearts moved when they saw Alex save them. Looking at his serious expression, without a trace of fear, they felt that this man had a lot of courage. Fortunately, Ben said. He was unable to open his eyes as he sat helplessly on the ground with Carl. Are you all right? Tanya's attention shifted to her brother. She hugged Ben and cried. Brittany also squatted beside Carl to take care of him. I'm okay, so long as you're okay, said Ben as he smiled. Alex thought of calling for an ambulance, but he paused. What's going on? Cory, what's wrong? Just when the fight had calmed down, another person walked into the restaurant. It was Henry Moore. Slayer followed closely behind him. He was still wearing his strange clothes and a white mask. When he saw Alex in the room, his gaze stopped on him for a few seconds. Henry walked up to Cory and asked with concern. Seeing Cory look in Alex's direction and toward the rest of his group, Henry looked at Alex and revealed a cold smile. It's you again, damn it, he exclaimed. Henry, don't act blindly without thinking first. I've already told a few of my guys to come over and kill this arrogant guy, Cory said as he looked at Alex warily. He had only stopped by the Yellow Garden by chance. Cory, how could these people dare to offend you? As your friend, how can I stand it? Henry looked like he could not wait to get revenge for Cory, which would help build their relationship. He turned to Cory and said, "Besides, you might not know this, but this guy's hit me before. This time, whether it's for you or for me, I'm not standing by to watch him act so arrogantly in front of you." "All right, you should know that his skills aren't bad. Not only that, but he can also be pretty ruthless. So I'm afraid you might not be able to beat him up." Cory was rather fond of Henry and felt quite close to him. "Cory, you worry too much. So what if I can't personally beat him? For people like us, we don't have to dirty our own hands to deal with this kind of," Harry said with disdain. He then looked over at Slayer. Just let him deal with him. Over the last few days, Slayer had almost recovered from his injuries. Slayer had said that he'd had an absent-minded moment that had given Alex an opening. Alex was not his match at all. Henry also felt that it was by chance that Alex had beaten Slayer. Him? Cory looked at Slayer in confusion. This little guy is so short and thin, Cory thought. Henry, you saw it. He's much stronger than you and this strange little guy. Don't let him get killed. We'd better wait for Cory's helpers, Darren said, voicing his opinion. Both Darren and Henry worked to flatter Cory's rich ego. Naturally, Darren didn't want Henry to do well in front of Cory and gain his favor, especially since Darren and Henry didn't like each other to begin with. Oh, Darren, don't worry so much, Henry said as he looked at him with disdain. You... Darren angrily rushed toward Henry. Ah! Darren cried out in pain, while Slayer calmly took his place beside Henry. Not bad. At least I know how to bad guys for you, Slayer said. Good. See? My man's really strong. Go after those three and don't hold back. I'll take responsibility, Henry said while he pointed viciously at Alex. All right, I'll do what you say. Henry felt that if he could get Alex and his friends this time, not only would he avenge himself, but he would also earn Cory's goodwill. Henry put his hand on Slayer's shoulder and pointed at Alex. Slayer, when you're done, I'll give you another $500 each month so you can buy more clothes and look handsome. Now hurry up and do it. Henry handed Slayer a knife and pushed him away. Slayer stared at Alex nervously, but he did not make a move. Alex just stood in front of Ben and his friends, silently looking at the little masked man. Slayer, what's wrong with you? Henry shouted. Slayer remained motionless. Although no one could see his face, his eyes were wildly jumping from side to side. What's going on? Why isn't he listening to you? Cory asked Henry with a frown. Henry smiled awkwardly, walked behind the little masked man. He shouted, Don't you understand what I'm saying to you? Go and get him now.
Please subscribe to the Pocket FM YouTube channel and press the bell icon for instant notification. Check out our channel for more such exciting shows.